And we are live in the studio with
Angelica
and John Anthony. And we also have our special guest, Leah Frazier, in the house. Hey, Leah.
Hey, how are you?
We're doing great. We're so glad that you were able to come back. We're sorry about last time.
Not a problem.
You were so on fire and so hot in the studio, the whole building almost burnt down. You caught the building on fire. No, actually, come to find out, after everything was said and done, it was an electrical fire.
Yeah.
And the whole facility had to be shut down for, I guess, through the next day, is what Sammy said. So.
Okay.
So it's just cool that nothing, they didn't know. They had to have everything checked out, all the outlets and all the stuff checked out. So
yeah, we don't want to blow up in the building.
So thankfully, nothing was harmed here at the Fishbowl Radio Network, and we're able to continue our shows. So welcome back. We're glad to have you in the studio. So what's been going on, Angelica? Let's jump into the Jar Roundtable.
Well, we have actually started and finalized things for a new event that's going to be happening in August, which I'm really excited for. I know Regina's really excited for. She's had this vision. We've done the photo shoot and everything for it, but it's United. And the concept is basically bringing everyone together, no matter what you look like, who you are, what you prefer, and like religion or whatever your beliefs are. We just want to bring everyone, especially here in our community, if that's where it starts, together in this one place to enjoy some fashion, some entertainment, and hopefully some really good food too.
And networking. It's actually going to be an awesome time to get some networking in, meet new people, and we also have the privilege of having Miss Leah Frazier be our host. So I'm really excited about that.
I am too.
I really am. So I can't wait to find out what designers are going to become a part of it and what vendors we're going to have. I know we've already got sponsors from El Phoenix and
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Is it Chick-fil-A? No, Raising Cane's.
Oh, Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
And we have other makeup artist sponsorships, and Septian Entertainment Group will be providing some entertainment for us. So we're really excited about that and where it's going. So if you want more information on the United event, just go to www.jarpr.com/United. So what do you think about the event coming up, John Anthony?
It's cool.
Is it? Are you feeling okay, or is it your allergies?
Allergies.
I'm sorry. That stinks. So, while we were away, John Anthony also went to New York. What did you think about your New York trip?
It was fun.
What did you do? Tell us something exciting about it.
We went to Broadway.
What show did you see?
School of Rock.
How was it?
Cool.
Good.
What else?
I saw the Statue of Liberty.
That was cool. I saw the pictures of that. That was pretty cool.
I've seen movies with the Statue of Liberty in it.
We went to the illegal immigration thingy.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, where the people come in? What is that called?
Ellis Island?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what is it?
Ellis Island.
What is that exactly?
Well, you have to. The Statue of Liberty is on a different island.
Yeah.
And then you get on the ferry and go. It's almost like around, and then it takes you to Ellis Island, where the immigrants first
land.
Yeah, where they first landed, and it's just like this exhibition.
Oh, that's
where
cool.
you can actually see like the book where some of them sign their names. And
So like in Hitch?
yes, that
Is that the
island.
book?
Yeah.
Did you see the book?
The book.
No, but we
At that island, did you see the book?
saw it and open it though.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think you can touch it. It's in a glass box, isn't it?
I don't remember.
Oh, well, that's cool. That's
That is
really cool. What
do you
else
still
did
want
you
to live there? After visiting it, do you want to live there still?
Probably.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Anyhow, so you've been to New York?
Oh,
Leah?
several times. Yeah.
See, I haven't been. One day I'm going to be like
we
you.
will be there.
Yes, we will be there soon.
It's very different.
I'll probably just visit.
Yeah, just for visiting.
New York City is different from the other parts of New York, so
Like in a in what kind of sense would you say?
New York City is completely surrounded by buildings. You know, when they call it the concrete jungle, it is really, you know, just surrounded by buildings, and there's little to no greenery.
Oh,
so
see,
I
don't like
typically,
that.
like, if I want to see the sky or see parks, I will take a taxi out to Brooklyn just to get out of the city, because I feel like, oh, I'm suffocating, I need to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Then you go
probably-
further out, it's like countryside.
See, I like that.
So I went to school in Rochester, and I'm actually going.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm going next month, and it's not New York City.
That's
not what you think.
awesome. Yeah, I've wondered about that. Like,
I love the country. I love the greenery. Even if there's no buildings, I'm okay with it. As long as I have somewhere to sleep, I'm cool.
I like the city, but I don't know that I would like that city in particular.
What city?
New York City, like
just
that
building,
much
building,
city.
building.
I think it's good for a couple days, but
Yeah, I think
if you're used to something else, it's like, oh my God, I just want to see a blue sky. I want to see, like, where did the dogs do what they need to do? It's concrete. There's no parks. There's times where I just get in a cab and I'm like,
Yeah.
take me to Brooklyn. Just
That's
get me out
cool.
here.
Yeah. I'd probably be able to just visit, like I said, but not sure how long I'd be able to stay.
It's very different.
That's cool. Well, into some celebrity news. So since we've been gone, Beyonce has announced that she's pregnant with twins. And I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait to see if it's boys, is it girls? But I don't know if y'all saw where she, you know, they always say like all her photos and stuff that she does are real strategically, you know, put out. Like before she announced Lemonade, she had like all these different pictures with maybe a glass of lemonade or some lemons in a bowl, or you know,
Yeah.
things of that nature. She was wearing a lemon dress, I think, one time. And so now they're saying that she's been wearing green, which leads to the thought that she might be having boys. So what do y'all think about that?
She could have a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
But she hasn't signified that.
She hasn't signified anything.
And she's so in love with Blue Ivy. I don't know that she would want to have competition.
I don't think
That's
you have
the
a
way
choice. I don't think you have a choice in that.
No, but you can't. When you're Beyonce, you can say what eggs and, you know.
When you're Beyonce.
Well, I'm saying like they could have planned it, like, and I believe like
That's true.
with her and you know Jay-Z, I would think that they probably did plan it.
I mean, now that they have the science, I guess you can't. I honestly forgot. You
What's
can
your
do all
thought on that?
I don't know. I thought yellow and green were the neutral baby colors.
Well, green is supposed to like mean I forget what they say, like it like I forget what they say.
Me too.
Totally
I don't
just
know what
like
you're talking
spaced
about.
out.
It means prosperity.
No, I know,
know
that. But like they said
They're
something
speaking
about
to
it. I don't know. They said that it was a girl, as a boy. That means a boy. So I don't know why, but she was wearing like a ring with green, and then she was wearing a green dress, and then like because they were all talking about it on E News, you know, an E News junkie. So
I love E-News.
I love E News too, right?
I used to want to work for them so bad. I was
Wouldn't
like,
that
oh
be
my
cool?
gosh, I want to be at E-News.
You would be great on there.
correspondent.
You would be too.
Have you tried to do one of those intern things? Or
No.
not intern, but those, like they have contests all the time where they're looking for new.
No, because I guess I've always felt like that was somehow, you know, a long shot. So I figured I'll just.
I think you'd be awesome in that.
You would. I think you would be great.
Honestly, have you ever like just by yourself, like put your camera or your phone propped up and just interviewed like someone as if you're interviewing them?
I do that for my magazine, and actually going to Vegas this week. I'll be doing red carpet hostings. I've done it before. I've just never done it, you know, for TV.
I think you can do
or
it.
E-News, and I'm so obsessed with pop culture and
Me too.
everything like that. I'd just be, you know, all in with, did you hear or did you see her dress? Or I want to go to the Met Gala and look at all the fashion.
You
And
fit in already.
Yeah.
It's my
See, you can
thing.
do it.
I'm
See,
totally obsessed.
See, me too. I tell you, I always say that I'm going to be like the Mexican Wendy Williams because, like, when I'm her age, because she is just so hot to me. Like, you know how much I love Wendy, and she's just like so hot and so into the pop culture, and she knows all the gossip, and I want to be like Wendy. Like, I love Wendy.
It's just the coolest job ever.
Right? And she just so, like, she gets to wear her dresses and she goes out there, you know, how you doing? And anyhow, so anyway, so that's my celebrity gossip. Did you have anything that you wanted to talk about, John Anthony?
Oh.
Any new games? Any new movies?
Mm-mm.
I want to go see Beauty and the Beast.
I did too.
Oh my
I haven't
gosh.
seen it yet.
We haven't
I'm
either.
excited.
I
We
want to
have
go
the
see it.
tickets. We just need a set of time that we can actually go.
Yes. Yes, that's the problem. So do you have anything that you want to talk about or that you know that's gone on lately in the last couple weeks?
Not really. I've been working like with my head in the sand. But one of the interesting things, a couple of the beauty bloggers in the area have been kind of talking about is the Kylie Jenner like fiasco with her makeup products. I guess they were coming out of the warehouse and they were shipping out and they were all empty. So people were getting empty lip kits, like they were opening it up and there was no product.
What?
And
Oh
so
my gosh. I haven't even heard about it.
Yeah, they were outraged and it was all over Twitter. And then there was a popular blogger here that I saw it on his page. I was like, what is going on? And he's like, I don't know if they're shipping out too many or there's no QC process at the warehouse, but everybody's ordering and she's selling out of like all the lip kits and the makeup, but they're getting it and there's nothing on the inside.
What? That's crazy.
And it's not like it was just like one or two people. It was a lot.
Wow.
People getting these empty
That's
boxes.
crazy.
I haven't heard about it.
I'll have
Oh
to
my
look
gosh,
that
how
up.
did I miss that?
I don't know.
I don't either. Wow, that's amazing.
Do you watch TV? Do you like watch TV shows?
I used to be big into it, and now I'm just like, I have been laser focused. I need to get back into it because that was kind of my escape from
Well, it's
reality.
actually, there's a new show on actually E! News, and it's The Arrangement. It's so
I've
good.
seen some commercials for that. I have not watched it.
So good. I think you would really like it.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
It's
a book
good.
there's a book called The Arrangement too. I just recently
Oh,
saw.
really?
Yeah, I didn't know if it was based off of that or if
I
it's
don't
reality.
know. I don't know. It seems like a huge reality TV show.
Okay.
But I know they make a bunch of different dramatic books. And they could have turned it into a TV show, but it's really good, especially if you like the pop culture and all that.
I'm obsessed with
I
it.
think you would really,
Me too.
really like the show.
I bought all the magazines. So like tomorrow when I get to the airport, I either will have my books, depending, or I'm like, oh, let me just buy People or InStyle.
Well, I have all the new. We have the new Cosmo, Vogue,
Love
Elle, Vanity Fair.
Yeah.
all of
Like,
it.
I love all those too.
But yeah, it's a new TV show that recently came out, and it's really good.
Well, I'm gonna have to definitely check it out.
And it's so new, you can catch up on it, especially if you're going to be on an airplane.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
I should.
yeah.
Awesome.
Check it out.
So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we are going to go into Espanol with Angelica. Are you ready for that, Leah?
I'm ready, but I hope I don't embarrass myself.
You won't. You won't. We'll make it fun, and we'll all embarrass ourselves together. So y'all make sure to stay tuned on the Fishbowl Radio Network on the gray screen.
Hey, this is Ashton Edminster inviting you to tune into Jar Radio on the Fishbowl Radio Network.
Jar PR Services, your one-stop shop for business cards, websites, marketing, designs, photos, and more. Visit us at www.jarpr.com and see what we can do for you today. Remember, all you need is in our jar.
Community Value and Thrift Center located in Forney, Texas, and now in Crandall, Texas. Check us out at www.communityvalueandthriftcenter.org. There you can see all things new and improved with our center. Plus, you can find out more about Storehouse Ministries, which is where all of our proceeds go to serve the abused and at-risk children. So join us in helping others while helping yourself. Visit Community Value Thrift Center today at www.communityvalueandthriftcenter.org.
This is John Anthony.
I'm Angelica.
And I'm Regina. We're the hosts of Jar Radio on Fishbowl Radio Network.
Check out our show every Tuesday from 5 to 7.
Jar is jaded and ready to take on the world.
You will hear from upcoming artists, businesses, athletes, and more.
Don't miss Jar Radio
on FishbowlRadioNetwork.com. Jump in.
Jar Radio is live with John Anthony, Angelica, and Regina.
And you're live on the air with your favorite host, Angelica, with Jar Radio. And I'm here sitting next to your second favorite host.
I'm the Mary. This is Regina. Thank you for tuning in to Jar Radio today.
And I'm John Anthony.
And we have the beautiful, fabulous, fantastic
Leah Frazier. That's so weird for me to...
Why? No, that's our special guest today on Jar Radio. Thank you for tuning in to the Fishbowl Radio Network in the Gray Stream. I said scream earlier. That's Gray Scream.
Well, because we're used to saying in the Gray Bowl, but it's more of a stream, so
they changed it. Yeah,
Gray Stream, Gray Scream. You get the gist.
Exactly. So anyhow, we just talked about some celebrity gossip and some juicy news about Kylie Jenner Cosmetics. They're empty. Beyonce announcing her twins, and are they boys? She's wearing a lot of green. And about what else?
A new TV show on E! News.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So with that, we're going to jump into the Espanol with Angelica in Chinese.
In Chinese.
So go ahead.
All right. So since we did speak about, before commercial, a little bit about our new show and event coming out, and hopefully it becomes an annual thing in August, United. I figured we have to cover United in Espanol. So United in Espanol is unido.
And the way this works, Leah, is she'll tell us the word and she'll pronounce it for us, and then each one of us, with you being the first one, will say it, and we go around the table and we all say it. And then we'll hear the Chinese version.
Okay.
Does that sound like a dill pickle? All right.
A dill pickle.
Okay, so one more time. Okay. United is unido.
Unido.
Perfect.
Perfection.
Unido.
Perfect. Unido.
Perfect. Everyone did it just fine. Like,
yes.
Y'all speak fluent Spanish.
And now in Chinese. Let's hear that one more time. No, it's not happening. I am just kidding. Go ahead.
Next is people. Since the event is for the people and to bring everyone together, people in Spanish is personas.
Personas.
Oh, see, you even rolled your R and everything.
You did. So.
She did good.
Personas.
Good.
Personas.
There you go.
Personas.
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 Yay.
Okay. Next is fashion, and that's moda.
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 Mola.
Moda. It's a D.
Moda.
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 Moda. Perfect.
Moda.
I only have one more.
I don't know why I thought it was like pasión or something.
It might be. I saw other translations. It really just depends on how you use it and the content.
Got you.
And the context, but just saying fashion, period, it's moda.
Perfect.
Music is our last one for today, and that's música.
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 Perfecto.
Yay!
And that's it.
And that is Espanol con Angelica. So, as y'all know, we're in the studio live with Leah Frazier. I want to embarrass you or make you feel awkward. And so we want to get to know you a little more. We want to know all about your company, what you do exactly, where you're going, and all that good stuff. So let's jump in to talking with you about you. Does that sound good?
Sounds awesome.
Okay, so what is your company name and what do you do?
I have so many.
Okay, tell us about everything. Tell us who Leah Frazier is and what you represent.
Leah Frazier's crazy. So if she has an idea, she just goes with it. The first company I started was Diamond Icon Image and Styling Consultants, and it was a personal shopping company, and it still is.
Cool.
We still do personal shopping and personal styling.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yes.
Cool.
So if people come to that website and want those services, that's typically where the styling will come in. Closet audits and organization, all that comes through that hub. And then after that I started blogging and wrote for a bunch of people and decided I don't want to write for anybody else anymore. I want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
So I started Inspire and Style, which is my website where I cover all things fashion, food, lifestyle, beauty, interviews with amazing people. All that is housed there. And then recently, last year, I started Think3 Media.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm very covert. I don't just go out there and be like, oh, I started a new business. I just start operating and I'll tag it. And if people catch on, that's great. But we just, I'm just like, oh, I don't have to be like, the Facebook stunners. It's like, oh, I'm doing this. I just do.
Yeah.
So Think3 Media, we do a lot of content marketing and social media marketing because I found over the years that a lot of people either don't know how to properly do social media, they don't know how to properly blog, but yet they talk about this thing called exposure and marketing. Well, we do large-scale digital and online marketing for people and very small-scale PR because I just don't particularly like doing a lot of PR, but if it's where they need to get in touch with bloggers or maybe do a TV appearance here or there, then I'm like, hey, we can do that too because they're all my friends.
Yeah.
So that's
awesome.
Me in a nutshell.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a nutshell?
That's me. I mean, in my perfect life, I wanted it all to be centered around fashion because that's what I'm known for in the areas. You have a problem, go talk to Leah. You want a new store just opened up, let Leah know about it. Or because I'm just that advocate for the fashion industry and I want to see people thrive. But with Think3 Media, it just so happened that the services we provided went way beyond fashion and beauty, and I was getting calls from restaurants and bakeries and nonprofit organizations, or, hey, I just wrote a book, how can I get that out there? And then I'm just like, oh, okay, and I'm having fun with everybody.
It is fun. That's what that's where we started with Jar PR Services, is doing that.
Yeah. So
all branding and marketing. So yeah, it's really cool. It's fun.
It's cool.
Yes, it is. So with your company, like, how did you come up with your names and your concepts and I guess we kind of heard how you came up with the concepts, but how did you come up with Inspire and Style? Why Inspire and Style?
Well, before I was the editor-in-chief along with my business partner of DFW Style Daily, and I wanted to kind of continue something a little bit similar, but the one thing that I always heard from other people is like, oh, you inspire me to do this, or you're such an inspiration. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm just being me. I'm not trying to do anything. If I post something crazy on social media, it's just me. And so I just kept hearing that word. And with branding, it's like, okay, inspire. Obviously, that's something that's innate to me. So I actually had help where someone was like, you should do it Inspire and Style because you still want to keep that like fashion angle, but then it just kind of morphed into lifestyle where I wanted it to be a part of a lifestyle brand. So that's how we came up with the name.
Love it. I like it. I like that. What about Think3 Media?
That one's a little bit crazier. I had probably 5 other names before that, and my mom's like, I was ready to roll this baby out because I just offered social media services for a local boutique in town. I was like, hey, I love you guys. I love shopping here. Looked at your Instagram and it's kind of horrible. Why don't you let me do it? And then they went around town and told everybody in Bishop Arts, and was like, this is the best money we've ever spent. So I was getting people from everywhere.
That's
and I'm
a
like,
blessing.
Holy crap, I don't have a website. I don't have an email address. So everything that I tell all my clients they're supposed to have, I totally don't have. I built a business without trying to build a business. And so I called my mom, like, here's the names I'm thinking of. And she's like, nope, I don't like any of them. And I was just getting more and more frustrated because I was 2 months in with no business name with what I was doing, and she just kept shooting down every.
Nope.
And she's like, nope, I don't feel that in my spirit. That doesn't.
Yeah, you gotta feel it.
I don't feel it. So I was sitting in church, and the pastor was talking about how a lot of the things biblically happened in threes. And he went through all these scriptures about things that happened in three. And I was like, and so at the end of his whole thing, he's like, think in threes. And I was like, oh, think three. And I'm in church literally Googling think three marketing, and someone already had it. But there was all these articles in marketing that tell you in marketing you have to think in three. And I was like, okay, I'm on to something. And there was just something deep down, maybe it was God that was like, you got to think bigger than this. This is going to be a big baby. So it's not think three marketing. And I just kept sitting there. And I was like, media, because it's going to house all of the blog stuff, Inspire and Style. It's going to be the umbrella for all this craziness. And, okay, think three media.
That's cool.
Called Mama Bear up. Mom, I finally got the name, and it was my baby, and she was like, that's it. To me, that sounds like, I can't tell if it's a woman
divine.
or a man, or it just sounds, that's it. So I went with it, got the logo that day, picked the colors out that day, and just think three media ever since.
That's awesome.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's cool. See, and I like, we always ask those kind of questions, like, how did you come up with that? Because it's interesting how entrepreneurs come up with different things, just like your story. I mean, and it's cool to see whenever, to me, that, I feel like that's like a God thing.
It is.
I just do. I just, just like with our name, it was a God thing. So I think that's cool. That's awesome.
I was like, thank God, because if I pitch one more name to my mom and she doesn't take it, I'm going to go nuts. And I was in the middle of a sermon on GoDaddy buying the URL because I was like, this is it.
Yeah, before it goes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I was getting all the social media handles. Then, okay, let me go back to listening to the sermon. But I'm going to take care of business first.
Yeah.
So I know it seems like what most of you do is kind of derived around fashion and in the entertainment industry. I know we were speaking a little bit, and you love the whole pop culture. What got you into it? How did you know that's something you want to do for a career and as a living?
A God thing. I was an attorney before this fashion life.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, so
that's cool.
Actually, I had 3 licenses. So I had one in the state of Texas, and then 2 years later I went and got sworn in California because I actually did an internship out in LA for a judge, and I was like, I'm moving back to LA. So I went and took the California bar exam, which was the hardest bar exam you could take. Passed it on the first try. And that didn't work out. My law firm's like, we're not going to move you out to our California office anymore. So I was bummed. And then later that year, I got the opportunity to get sworn in before the Supreme Court. So I'm like, hey, Mom, let's go to D.C. All the justices are going to be there. And I'm going to get sworn in. Not that I'd ever use this license, but let's do it. So we went up there. So I ended up having 3 licenses, but while I was in Houston at my first law firm, I had this dream about styling women, and I just thought, I'm watching too much Bravo TV,
right?
Too much pop culture, too much e-news with all the clothes. Go back to sleep, girl. This is crazy. And I just kept having the same dream, and I thought it was because I'm obsessed with Rachel Zoe. All things Rachel Zoe.
I love Rachel Zoe.
Well, she's coming to Dallas soon.
No, she is not.
She is, and I'm actually working on an event with her team right now. I'm so excited.
That's cool.
So it's everything comes full circle. But I thought, I'm watching way too much Rachel Zoe. Like, Leah, go to sleep. You're an attorney. You love what you do. Go to sleep. And I literally kept having the same dream until finally I was like, I'm going to look into this. Maybe it's something I can do on the side. All the women always ask me where I get my clothes, my purses, even the judges. Oh, we love your suit or your shoes. So I invested in a personal shopping course, got certified, and started with the women at my law firm. And they loved it, and I saw the transformation. They were happier. Their husbands were like, she's a different woman. And all I did was help her feel better about herself with fashion. And so it just kind of blew up from there to the point where the blogging blew up, became a media personality, started another business, and it's like, okay, now you have to choose. And I'm like, of course I'm going to choose fashion. It's so much more fun. It wakes me up in the morning. But it was just the financial piece where everybody's telling me you can't make money in fashion. And I'm like, watch me. So I had to figure out how to monetize everything that I was doing. And I've finally figured it out to where I'm actually, making more than I was as an attorney. But it's the debt part. It's like, okay, girl, you still have student loans.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem like it because I still have to pay off my student loans.
Yeah, you'll get there though.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it anymore.
It's gonna all work out.
Like I'm in a severe amount of debt, but I wake up every day and get to do what I want.
Yeah, and you're happy. Yeah,
and that in itself is a huge payoff.
It is, especially when you don't have to take out somebody else's money to do it. Mm-hmm. You kind of bootstrapped it along the way and figured it out and just out there. I hate saying hustling because it's my business, so I don't try to hustle for business.
I think there's different words. I think there are different definitions because you do have to hustle, but you're not hustling people.
Right.
So you do have to it's like,
I don't know hustle. No, it's my business.
No, it's my business, but I hustle to get things done.
Exactly.
So there is a difference, and I know what you mean because sometimes I don't like using that word, but it is. You got to get up, hustle, slay, and do your thing. But you're not hustling people. That's the difference. That's the difference.
I'm so passionate about it, and it's to the point to where my mom and all my friends are like, you are way too emotional, and when you get through the door, you got to leave that. And I'm like, no, because they're like family to me. I want everybody to succeed.
Yeah.
So sometimes I can't let things go.
Yeah, I understand. Believe me, I understand. I have to. I'm having to learn, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Balance.
So, what separates you from other fashion and lifestyle gurus, so to say? We had this all just for the inspire and style, but now that I know everything, which is why we're doing this, is we want everybody to get to know who you are, the whole you, and as well as us getting to know. So, again, what separates you from other people that are doing what you do?
I think because at the end of the day, I'm just real. I'm the everyday girl. When I walked in here today, it's like, I'm so sorry. It's hot outside, and I had to shoot all this social media for a client outside, so I'm just going to come in with a t-shirt, some Chucks on, and I don't play into that. I have to wear red bottoms, and I'm going to have a full face, and that's not my style. And I feel like with the way the world is going and consumers and what women want to see, we just want to see real women. Leah, you inspired me to go and get these shoes or to get that, but if she doesn't feel like dressing up, she's not going to dress up. Or if you want to just put on blush and lip gloss, which products are you using? But thank you so much for not trying to be like, this is how it is every day. You spend an hour and you contour and I don't even know how to contour. Okay.
You keep it real.
I have a contour kit. I don't know how to use it. But yeah, I'm real. I'm personable. And I think that's just what set me apart from everybody else.
I think your spirit too. I mean, I really do. Just when you do walk in a room, you don't have that. Some people walk in a room, you're just like, you get that, what is that called?
It's just kind of tense.
Just like, vibes. You know what I mean? When certain people walk in a room, you just know that they're just not going to be very nice people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's...
But you exude good vibes.
Thanks.
Definitely.
Very, very approachable.
Very
you
approachable.
have to be. And I laugh at people. I'm like, fashion is not that serious. It really isn't. You can interpret your own style or what you want to wear and have fun with it, but the whole front row sunglasses, nose stuck in the air, that's just something that the media puts out there. That's how it should be, and it's so funny to me to see people take it so seriously. And I have more fun watching them be that way and laughing at them, but it's supposed to be fun.
Johnny Anthony,
not so serious.
What other organizations are you part of?
Oh, so many. But the one that really has really propelled me is Fashion Group International. So FGI is like the top fashion organization you can be a member of. And Dallas has the second largest chapter outside of New York City. So I love being a part of Fashion Group International. They give scholarships away. They send one student every year to Paris.
That's cool.
They pay for it. 30 days. A designer. They get to learn how to create couture, like real couture pieces. Like, people misuse the word couture. There's a very, like, if people were to really research it, and I won't get too fashion nerdy on you guys.
No, I know what you mean.
Couture, like, there's really a certain way you have to stitch and sew, and how many stitches have to be within a certain
the stitching.
inch, you know, for it to be labeled couture. The detail. And sometimes there's 7 people working on one garment, not just, I think it's couture. But anyway, so they send the student to go learn real couture. They get to go and attend Haute Couture Week in Paris. So they really invest into the fashion industry. So that's why I love being a part of the organization. And just last week or the week before, I was the first fashion blogger in Dallas to receive the Rising Star Award. So
congratulations. That was that's on our next thing. But yeah, congratulations on that award. You looked fabulous.
Thank you.
Receiving your award in your blue.
Thank
you
you.
were wearing that blue dress.
It was
like
a
blue
kind of
with
jumpsuit.
white. Oh, was it jumpsuit? Okay.
But the way the legs are, they're so wide, like they look like a dress.
Yeah, I thought it was a dress. It was pretty.
Yeah, it was really
Thank
pretty.
you.
So how did you feel in the moment of actually receiving the reward?
It didn't really hit me till days later. Honestly, the competition was fierce because the 2 other bloggers in the category are my friends. And they're both men, so I was the only
Who
woman.
was it? Who were the competitors? Or, you know, your
Christian Craven.
Oh, I didn't realize he was even one of them. And I know who he is. Yeah.
Christian, who's fabulous.
He
and
is.
then Alex Young. So I
don't know him.
He's so handsome.
Is he?
Eat Style Dallas. So he does a lot of work with West Village and Bonobos and a lot of those brands. He's like the face here in Dallas for that. So it was like, but these are my friends. But when they called my name, I was like, this is really happening. Just walk towards the front. And they didn't tell us we had to have a speech, so I'm literally trying not to forget anybody and thank, because it's been a 7-year journey, and
That's awesome.
5 of it has been in Dallas. And the people, my photographer that actually got me on Vogue.com is in the audience. I forgot to thank him. And it was just, but my mom was there. I made sure to thank her. But it is so many people that go into that I didn't want to leave anybody out. So that's what I was more nervous about, rather than, Leah, let it sink in that you received the award.
So when will you find out? Oh, okay, never mind. So you're part of FGI, and they put on this event, or is it separate from DIFA?
It is separate. So DIFA is a completely different organization.
And we know you're part of that.
Yes.
Okay. So why don't you tell us, like, what is DIFA? What is it?
DIFA is an organization that raises funds throughout the entire year for HIV and AIDS organizations. So they single-handedly will raise millions in 1 year and then distribute it to all of the different nonprofit organizations in the Dallas area that support HIV and AIDS awareness initiatives. It could be clinics. It could be those that go out and actually do counseling for those that end up having HIV and AIDS. But they raise all the money and then distribute it accordingly. But they raise millions. And they are fantastic people. Like, they really have a heart for someone from the moment they find out that they're HIV positive, through the counseling portion to just getting them reintegrated back into life, helping them to move on. They're just, I can't speak enough for this organization. They hustle hard.
So what's your contribution to that organization?
Helping to raise the money.
Awesome.
So, the big gala is May the 6th. They have it every year. It's House of DIFA.
And it's sold out?
It's already sold out.
That's what I thought.
Wow,
People look
awesome.
forward to it every year. It's the event in Dallas to go to for fashion. It's a huge, I like to call it a spectacle, but it's like adult playland. So
Yeah, they always do something
It's
different. What is it
crazy.
this year?
This year's called Arabesque. And we were like, oh, what is that? But we're really kind of honing into this edgy, dark, mysterious Arabian almost theme, because there's sand, and then there's the black Arabian horses, and there's a lot of leather and really dark, black. And so we're like, okay, how do we play into this theme for the actual event? So my garment's going to be custom. And I know I've seen some of the fabric where it's laser cut leather, so I don't know what's going to go on with that.
So can you tell us who's designing your...
Yes.
No. Oh, who is it?
It's not a surprise, but Keith Manoy, who's the co-owner of Indigo 1745, is custom designing my Diffa dress.
Awesome.
Very awesome.
I couldn't be more excited. I've seen the fabric, and I'm like, okay, let's see how it all comes together.
I'm excited to see the pictures and everything. That's awesome. So how can others get involved as far as with FGI and with Diffa? Would you say that these are two of the organizations that you're most involved with? I know you're involved with a lot of organizations, but...
Yeah, FGI for sure on a fashion perspective, so they can always just go to fgidallas.org. They have different levels of membership. You do have to have some sort of involvement in the fashion industry. If you're a student, they kind of cut you some slack. But if you're a business and you're not a student, then you need to at least prove that you've done something within the fashion industry within the last year. For Diffa, I think it's diffadallas.org. You can always donate at any time, but they have events throughout the year that you can go where your money goes to support HIV and AIDS awareness. So
do they need like volunteers or anything?
They had a call out for volunteers for Diffa Dallas, but it's really on an ongoing basis, because after this is over, they're already probably going to start planning for 2018, and they have all sorts of miniature events before the big shebang. So they're always looking for people that are just passionate about helping those.
Awesome.
Give us your social media and website.
Social media is all under at the Leah Frazier. So THELEAH, F as in Frank, RA, Z as in zebra, IER. And my general website is leahfrazier.com. Inspire and Style is inspireandstyle.com. And then Think3 Media is under think3media.com.
Awesome. So are your other websites under leahfrazier.com?
I have a section where it talks about services, so each link will click to the different websites depending on what service you need from me.
Sweetness.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it has been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
And getting to know you. We will have this archived, so it'll be on our YouTube channel. For those of you that are just tuning in or have missed the interview with Leah, you'll be able to hear that again. Otherwise, we are going to let you go. We know you got to get out of here, and we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. But make sure you stay tuned to Jar Radio. We'll be back at the top of the hour with more from us.
Jar PR Services, your one-stop shop for business cards, websites, marketing, designs, photos, and more. Visit us at www.jarpr.com and see what we can do for you today. Remember, all you need is in our jar.
Calling all music artists, actors, and models. Do you have what it takes to join Jar Elite Management? Visit www.jareliteMDMT.com or call us at 469-708-9536 and give us your information today. We find the gem in everyone, so what are you waiting for? Shine bright now.
Radio is live with John Anthony, Angelica, and Regina.
And you're live on the air with your favorite TV show. Just kidding. You're listening to the radio. This is Jar Radio, and I'm your host, Angelica.
This is your favorite host, Regina.
And I'm John Anthony.
and we are Jar. Here on the Gray Stream, or Scream, whatever you prefer. We recently, if you didn't catch it in our first hour, actually got to interview Miss Leah Frazier, who is like thebomb.com. We found out she's even more amazing than she already was. She does a lot, and knowing now that she like came from being an attorney and went to school and all that, it's just like I never would have guessed. Goes to show you really can't judge a book by its cover. I just think she really has a cool story to tell. She's a cool person. Good vibes. And I am excited that she's going to be hosting our event.
Yes.
United. You want to go and tell us a little bit about your vision and how it came about?
Yes. So with United, we're going to be coming together. We're trying to bring together fashion, music, and people. You know, with everything going on in the world today, we just need a day of unity where we're uniting, we're networking, we're getting to know each other and enjoying each other and all of each other's talents. No fighting, no one seeing color, gender, preference of who you want to be with and who you want to love. This is going to be a day of being united in unity. You know, everybody loving each other, everybody supporting each other, and everybody having a good time. Mm-hmm. We are making this a family-friendly event. So bring your kids if you'd like. We will also be collecting back-to-school supplies for our organization that we sponsor and we support, which is the Kaufman County Children's Emergency Shelter. This organization is dear to our heart because we actually know the people that have ran it for the last, couple of decades, like 20 years or so. They're very close to our family, and just hearing some of the stories and the children that they get in from like CPS and what have you, it's just so heartbreaking and so sad to know these stories. And if we can give back and help, why not help the children? We've got to help the children. These are the people that are going to be running our future. You know, they're the children are the future of America, the future of the world, and they're the ones that are going to keep the world alive. So to me, children are innocent. They don't ask to be brought into this world. So seeing kids without things that they need, such as clothing and supplies and anything, it's just sad, and it's dear to my heart. So
these kids are awesome. I mean, they're really cool, very talented, but because of the situations that they've been in, they feel otherwise. And just hearing their stories, like Regina said, and knowing where they came from, it is a bit heartbreaking. But knowing that we can help them with just simple school supplies, like we're going to be doing at this event, is awesome because they really, really appreciate it. I know we were blessed and able to provide toys for Christmas this last year, and going and giving it to them in person, getting to meet them, it was just awesome. I was really thankful, and it was just a huge blessing and great turnout. I know they got a lot more than anticipated and expected, but it was all God. It was a huge blessing, and I'm expecting a good turnout for the school supplies, because as we know personally that there are quite a few children who are going to be in need of these school supplies, and they can never have enough. So if you have color pencils, crayons, construction paper, notebook paper, pencils, pens, highlighters, glue.
Yeah, all that good stuff. Even backpacks full of supplies. Mm-hmm. We'll be accepting that. So, and if you want to be a part of this initiative and this this event going on, you can go to www.jarpr.com/united. Excuse me. That's UNITED. We are going to have Leah Frazier as our host for that event. She really believes in the initiative and where we're going with this. And we're going to have some amazing designers and hopefully a bunch of really amazing vendors. We have sponsors such as like El Phoenix so far, Raising Cane's. We have music, our makeup artists already that are willing to sponsor us and get all the models made up. We have a bunch of the models already. We're excited. I mean, this is like going fast. We just released it last week, I believe, maybe at the end of last week. So it's actually been announced since Friday, I believe.
So not even a week.
Not even a week. And we've already gotten so much buzz, and we're so blessed because this is all driven by the Lord. This is not us. So we know that this event will be a success because it's all about Him. And it's all about His people. I want this event to really be a uniting of the people here in Dallas, Fort Worth area. Just let's have that one day, to be happy and to enjoy each other, enjoy fashion, and hear some great live music and get to know, other entrepreneurs and business owners. Yes. And support each other. So y'all go get your tickets now. I mean, they're very affordable. Go to www.jarpr.com/united to go get more information about that. Ways you can volunteer, become a vendor, get your tickets. If you want to be a designer in the show, you can submit there as well. If you want to sponsor the show, we're taking sponsorship donations at any dollar amount. If you have a $5 and you want to donate, you can donate. So we've left that open. We don't have sponsorship packages. We're going to be giving props up to anybody and everybody that supports us in any way, form, or fashion. So you can sponsor us by a simple donation. You can sponsor us by giving us something for the event. If you want to give us make a dozen of cupcakes, okay, great. Anything that you want to donate to the event and be a part of, we're open and accepting of anything. So again, if you want to check that information out, www.jarpr.com/united. We're really excited about that event. As Angelica has said,
I know what I'm actually kind of gearing up and excited about with the outcome of this event. I personally am hoping that it'll create such a buzz here in our local community that it'll be recognized. People will spread the word saying how amazing it was and how much peace was at this event and how different people were able to come together at this one day, just a few hours in this one day. And it's August 12th, right?
August 12th.
Just a few hours with their community, and maybe other communities will want to hop on board. Maybe other communities in your town will want to do it, and that's just kind of what we're hoping for. I know what I'm kind of hoping for with this event. That would be awesome to start, of course, here in our local community, but to make it encourage other people to do the same in their community.
I agree.
I think that would be awesome.
I think so too. I think it would just be such a blessing to be able to be able to do this. I totally agree.
So if you did miss the first hour of the show, again, we have Miss Leah Frazier. Tell us a little bit more about herself and what she does, and what she's involved in. And if you again missed it, you can catch it hopefully by the end of this week, but for sure next week on YouTube. The archive will be on there. It's youtube.com/Jar TuneIn Radio. You can see other previous shows and archives on there, as well as a few of our commercials that we've done for people here, of course, in our community. And you can also stay tuned to our social media platforms, which is all via Jar TuneIn Radio on Instagram, on Facebook, and as well as Twitter.
Yes. And if you ever need any services such as marketing, promotions, social media marketing, advertising, commercials, if you want to come on the air, go to jarpr.com and check us out. We we offer services at an affordable rate, and we do not lack in quality. We make sure everything that we do is quality work and give you the support that you need as a business owner, entrepreneur, a startup business. Maybe you don't know where to begin with the business and you have an idea. We are there to support you and help you get started and get you going. So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we will talk to you more about what we have going on. And you're live now on the air with Jar Radio on the Fishbowl Radio Network in the Gray Stream. This is your host, Regina.
Angelica.
And John Anthony.
And we have had an exciting show today. We interviewed the amazing Leah Frazier, and we've talked about our amazing event coming up called United, which you need to go check out at www.jarpr.com/united. And that's UNITED. And if you want to find out more about Leah Frazier, you can always go to her website at www.leahfrazier.com. FRAZIER.com, and that'll link you to the services and things that she provides to the community and to anybody out here. So go check that out. We are about to close out, but remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And if you're not following us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all of those social media networks, go and check us out at Jar TuneIn Radio. With that, we're out, and you have a great rest of the week. And until next time, we're Jar Radio.